Hey everybody, it's Kevin at Body, Mind, and Soul, and we're going to take a quick look at this full moon that we have coming up. That's going to be on Sunday, December 15th. This will be our last full moon of the year, and it is going to happen in the very airy sign of Gemini. And here it is. During a full moon, the sun and moon are in opposite signs at the exact same degree. So here's the sun at 23 degrees Sagittarius. So that means the moon is going to be in the opposite sign of Gemini at 23 degrees, all right? So full moons, kind of create a sense of tension since the sun and moon are in opposite signs. The moon is about our feelings, emotions in astrology. And so when the moon is full, kind of like what we have here, this full moon here, our emotions can feel very full. They can feel like they're kind of overflowing, all right? So I'm just going to kind of read out the blog and see what we can kind of expect with this last full moon of the year. Now, like I said, Gemini is an air sign. It belongs to the air element, which means there is an emphasis here on thinking, analysis, communicating, and connecting with others. All right. So, and Gemini also belongs to the mutable modality. Okay. So all of the signs can be divided up also by modality, and they are either a cardinal sign, a fixed sign, or a mutable sign. Gemini and also Sagittarius are both mutable. So what this means is this is a sign that's very changeable or can change at the last minute, also adaptable. So these airy, cerebral, and changeable qualities gives Gemini a kind of nervous energy about it. During a full moon in Gemini, we can feel like things are moving a bit too fast, like we can't keep up, okay? For more earthy, practical signs like Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, it can feel like things are out of control. This isn't all bad, though. A full moon in Gemini can get us thinking in a good way, like considering an alternate solution to a problem. Maybe we felt like there weren't any solutions to our problem. Maybe we felt stuck. But a full moon in Gemini comes along and shakes our thinking up, showing us that there are solutions and alternatives we hadn't considered before. So all this kind of thinking energy, all this cerebral energy does have its, good side. It can introduce new ideas to us or shift our perception about something. The communicative side of Gemini moon can help us talk out our problems with others and maybe get some much needed advice. Now, Gemini is ruled by speedy Mercury, all right, and Mercury is right here in the sign of Sagittarius, right here, all right? And Mercury was retrograde on November 26th, and it will go direct on the day of the full moon. So that's going to be on December 15th. So any misunderstandings or miscommunications we had during Mercury retrograde can now get cleared up as Mercury goes direct. The spiritual purpose behind Mercury retrograde is to stop, slow down, unplug, and rethink our plans. It's during Mercury retrograde when we can realize our current plans need some revisions. As Mercury goes direct, we can put those revised plans into action. If you need or want something, now is the time to speak up. This Mercury retrograde happened in the sign of Sagittarius. So that's the sign of travel. So if you had plans to travel during the holiday, Mercury going direct is really good news. A lot of times, or sometimes, some years, that Mercury retrograde goes through Christmas. And if you've got travel plans during the holidays, not always, but it can cause delays or cancellation of flights, those kinds of things. So you won't have the Mercury retrograde after the 15th. Now, if you work with stones, fluorite could be good, sodalite, and lapis lazuli. Fluorite is really good if your thinking is kind of all over the place. You've got this nervous mental energy about you. Fluorite can help order your thinking. And then sodalite and lapis lazuli, any of the blue stones, in fact, since Gemini's associated with communication, this can be very good for helping us with communication. If you meditate with it or hold on to sodalite or lapis lazuli, it can help our throat chakra. Now, lapis lazuli is also good for our third eye, okay, and for opening it up. In the third eye, That chakra is great. What it does is it helps us see our lives from a higher and more spiritual perspective. And then on December 21st, what we're going to do is have what's called the winter solstice. All right, this is the official beginning of winter, and the winter solstice usually happens on the 20th or the 21st. Is always the first day of Capricorn, just like the autumn equinox is always the first day of Libra. So everybody have a great full moon in Gemini, and we hope to see you in the store soon. Take care.